Cause God, does it feel so good? It just feels so. It just feels so good. Fuck. All I wanted was you. Sorry that took so long. Time management. What can I say? Oh, only 7-8 minutes. Boop. 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 Hi, Joe. We can teach you how emotes work if you'd like. If you're curious. Minoc, thank you for being so bright and early and bushy-tailed. Good to see you again, Joe. And Amber, hello. Looks like it's just us three for now because I forgot to add the Discord, so let me do that once I put my watch on. Motherfucker, hello? Hello, Dr. Fro. Fuck this watch. Okay. At everyone. Live until 8 p.m. because movie night. I hope everyone RSVP'd who is intending on going. 19 people RSVP'd. What kind of sandwich, Kindred Soul? Wait, are you Korean? I don't know why I've never thought to ask. 'Cause Seoul. Tuna, okay. Hi, Sergeant Shrimp. Hello. Oh, I see your chats now, Petals. I see them. Just fair warning, I am feeling very weird today. I don't know how to describe it, but if you've ever been on an SSRI and just suddenly stopped taking it, maybe you know what that feels like. I can't even describe it. It's very weird. It's almost like I'm over caffeinated. Just anxiety in general. Yeah, brain zaps. Yeah, it's my head just feels really weird. And I was supposed to get my medication today, but they sent it to Walgreens. And I was like, could you send it to CVS? And they're like, yeah, but it'll take 24 hours. And I was like, oh, so I'm going to go another day without medication. Cool. What can you do? And I tried to emphasize that I really needed it, but I feel like everyone that calls the pharmacy says that. Yeah. Part of me wants to switch off, but then also doesn't. It's not far. It's really inconvenient, and all of my medication is at CVS except for my thyroid medication and my Lexapro. So I was just like, can we please transfer it to one pharmacy? Also, because Walgreens, I do not personally want to give my business to. They are pretty MAGA and Republican and pro-Trump and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah, it's dangerous. I could literally get serotonin syndrome, but it's fine. I won't. I'm stronger than that. Did you say type shit? I did not say type shit. Do you think that's the issue? Hi, Sigil. Hi, Haroons. Hi, Diego. Hi, Biddy Bop Bop. Hi, Petals. Fuck. That dripped onto me. I just wasted 30 cents of product probably. I don't know. He said there was no way that you just did it cold turkey. People in my chat have told me that they got off of it cold turkey. It can happen and you can be fine, depending on what your definition of fine is, or maybe you're just stronger and better. It doesn't happen to everyone. It just can happen. Oh, no way that you got serotonin syndrome. I see. Okay. Doing more makeup today and then smoking the weed. Ain't it fun? Hi, Corey. I gotta wash these. They have a bit of a smell. Not a bad smell, just a smell. But I had a very productive day. Regardless, I went to the gym again. I've been consistent for a week, which is not much, but it's something. And then I just got back from walking the dogs. I actually ended the walk early because I was like, oh shit, it's almost 4. Like, time passes so fast when you don't have any time. But I'm excited for movie night. I think this is exactly what I need tonight until I can get my medication back. I just felt so anxious last night, and it pissed me off. Oh, yeah, I just queued Paramore because I didn't know what to put on. But when you guys are ready, we can switch over to Song Jam. You gotta do it, Haroons. The hardest part is getting started. Yep. I'm gonna see if once I get a mod in here, if I can have them pin movie night. But we're watching The Truman Show, which I feel like I should have seen it, but I don't think I have seen it. So that's what we're watching tonight. Apparently it's a really good movie. And if you haven't seen it, there's something wrong with you. I'm amazed you're streaming while withdrawing. I feel fine enough to stream, at least now. I am nervous a little bit, that smoking. I literally just queued Paramore. I didn't really, like, I never didn't like Paramore, but until I met Eddie, I don't think Paramore was on my radar as much as it used to be, because Eddie is, like, a huge Paramore fan. And I also saw them live at ACL, and I was like, okay, this is really cool. But don't go crying to your mama. I just feel like they're really good to sing along to as well. I love a song that I can belt along to. Apples suck my onions. You're not getting shit. Why won't they wet you? Why won't they let you download an app? What's that about? Yeah, they were really good live. I didn't listen until it was basically only what's her name? Hayley Williams. Also, apparently she's just like really based. Like, she's an honorary black person almost. She grew up next to, like, she grew up on the same block, I guess, as this like famous football player. Like, they both became famous for very different, was it football or basketball? I think it was basketball. They both became famous for like very different reasons. And I think, did I say this already, that she like grew up in the hood and she like knows how to crip walk? Like, you guys know Blizzbear, right? Some of you. He made a post the other day that was like a meme about how, like, essentially she is just like black people have adopted her. Okay, yeah, basketball. Literally hamburger. Literally. Also, just having to deal with these pharmacies has been so annoying. Like, every time I get on the phone, it's this robot. I don't know if it's AI or not. I don't know if it's old school or new school, but they fucking suck. At one point, I was just sitting there on repeat going, talk to a pharmacist, talk to a pharmacist, talk to a pharmacist, speak to a pharmacist, speak to a pharmacist, speak to a fucking pharmacist. And they were like, I can't understand you. Shut up. I don't want to talk to this robot. Give me a real fucking person. What's up, Dr. Dark Eye? How you doing? I feel like that's a universal experience, though, that everyone is just like, I don't think anyone is like, yes, I love talking to this robot. If so, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I don't think anyone enjoys it. Thank you for the 25 stream streak, Hamburger. That's amazing. Only saw 2 concerts. One had Russian Circles, Eagles of Death Metal, Mastodon. Second had some regional band from Oregon and Japanese progressive drone band. You need to repent, Sergeant. Sorry, this part requires the most concentration. Wait, what video did you see? I posted a video today before I went live because I thought that joke I made yesterday about being in the hood was really funny, and I was like, let me just do that again. And then I got one comment. I got one comment on TikTok from someone who was like, I don't get it. I grew up in the hood. What does this mean? Which I kind of saw coming, that some people like wouldn't know what a fume hood was. I don't know how it got under my eye. Do you watch Twitch streams at all, Dr. Dark Eye? What about that video made you think like, shit, gotta get in chat? Normally I'm not live until 5, so I went live a little early. I think this brush is a little big for my eyes, because I got it underneath my eyes, like where my dark circles are. I still have the fucking phlegm from when I was sick, like, I don't know, a week ago. Thanks for popping in, though. We just started stream like literally 20 minutes ago, and I'm just putting on my makeup, so nothing exciting is happening yet. But we should get the song jam going soon. I think I'm brushing my eyeballs a little bit. Okay. My goal is to get really good at this and hopefully do it really fast. I think now no. Eyes. I can't remember if I do eyes first, then bake. It's kind of hot in my room today, but in general, it's a lot cooler today. When I was on the walk with the dogs, it was like nice and shady and cloudy, which is rare for LA. You can see the difference, right? Just makes them a little bit more, you know? It is crazy how much just a little bit can change a face. The other one looks so much worse, which is this one. They're not even like the same curvature. But who cares? Ain't shit I'm gonna do about it. I feel like this eye I always do really well, and this one is... Can't tell when it's not mega zoom. Exactly. I'm gonna try to... Hi, Kath. Eventually I'll get really good at it. But I blended it out because this side has like a little brush on it. If it'll focus. You can tell I hit the gym today because there's my fucking calluses. Kind of, you can see. Oh, Dark Eye, thank you for the follow. I promise I can be more entertaining than this. Just not always, okay? Yes, symmetry is not necessary. I used to have weightlifting gloves, but I lost them in the move. And I haven't gotten new ones since. Also, like, no one wears them. I know that this shouldn't be a factor in whether or not I decide to wear them, but, like, I feel like such an odd one out. I care about my hands. I don't want calluses, but literally no one wears them. Yeah, that's something I could... I need to keep a list of stuff that I want, but not bad enough that, like, I myself would buy it. I think I added a new mic arm to my throne, but if someone doesn't buy it for me soon, which, like, I'm not expecting anyone to, because that's not something that people are just like, I'm going to go buy something for a random streamer. I'm probably just going to buy it myself because I'm so ready for a new mic arm. But it's like $80, $90, which is not crazy. Throne is this thing that came into existence, I want to say like 5 or so years ago. It's essentially a way for you to purchase things for a streamer without like let's say if I didn't have a PO box, this would be the only way for you guys to like think of it like donating, but instead of donating you're gifting something. Or like, you know, when people get married and they have like a registry, it's kind of like that. I have a Throne link, so if you do !Throne, you can look at it. But a lot of other people do much more with their Throne. Like, honestly, all things considered, I don't know much about the company, but it seems like they've... Well, I think someone just did that, Hamburger. I don't know if you saw the pop-up, but I think someone just took care of it. I don't know. Did it say who it was? It was kind of small, kind of hard to read. Okay, it was Minoc. Thank you, Minoc. It had to be you the way that you're talking. If not, that's kind of embarrassing for me. That doesn't usually happen, so thank you. Back at the time when I got this mic arm, I've had this mic arm for a really long time. White mic arms, I don't know if they were as readily available as they are now and as nice as they are now. It's crazy how long it took for the technology industry to finally start like introducing color. But thank God they did. But yeah, if you are a fellow streamer, I highly recommend Throne. It proves to be useful from time to time. Hi, Dolphin. Oh, it said it was anonymous. Interesting. Was that on purpose? It just says here. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to wait to bake, and then I'm going to do my eyelashes. And then setting spray, and we're done. Yeah, I need good vibes today, please. Oh, right. I forgot I was going to... I didn't know that Twitch was doing this, what was it, 35% off gifted subs. So I want to take advantage of that, obviously. And I also wanted to do a Sunday stream this week, since it's been a few weeks since I've done that. So we're going to do this. One second. Hello? My fucking mouse. Bam. Oh, the song. It's sad. Bam. Make it a little smaller so it fits. Maybe put it here instead. Because I think this will more than cover the cost of whatever the fuck I have to buy to wash my car at home. I had someone buy me a Bulbasaur Mega Block figure. Do you like it? It's going good. I am doing my makeup. I'm without my anxiety medication. So I'm trying to stick together, you know. We're going to have a movie night tonight. I'm going to pin that in a second. I swear I don't know how to use an eyelash curler. Okay, like I just used the eyelash curler on this eye. Oh no, maybe there is a difference. Kind of. Yeah, last time I did that, Corey, I forgot to, but this time, assuming we do end up doing the car wash stream on Sunday, I will cover my license plate and my VIN number. You made that? I saw her story and I was like, oh my God, that's so good. I didn't know you were an artist like that, Dolphin. It was so cute when I saw it. Everyone loves fan art, okay? Who doesn't love some fan art? No, you're fine, Mizzy. I've only been live for like 30 minutes. You didn't miss shit. IMO, I don't care if you're a chatter, I don't care if you're a VIP, I don't care if you're a mod. Like, obviously, I'd rather have you here than not here. But I don't feel like there's really, when it comes to stream, I don't feel like you can really be late to stream, you know? Unless you specifically were like, I'm going to be here. But I'm not going to hold you to that. Hi, Stumpy. That's good, Dolphin. I'm glad. Sometimes you just need the right inspiration to really get you in the groove, you know? We not clocking in and out. I mean, that'd be funny if there... Sometimes I wish I was more talented in other regards, because it's not that I'm like a talentless wench, but like I'm sure there's a way you could program and somehow make what is it called? The thing that you clock into, like the machine. It has a specific, like it's not just called like the clock in machine. I don't know, stamp card? I don't fucking know. Time clock? Yeah, time clock. Thank you. Do you take Zyrtec every day, Minoc? If you guys have like pretty consistent allergies, just go to Costco and get like a 365-day Zyrtec bottle. Time punch. Thank you. That's it. I really need something to fan me. Will this fan me? No. Yeah, there we go. There we fucking go. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Studying animation? Are you trying to work in like the industry? You trying to be an animator? You want to bring back 2D animation, please and thank you. Mwah. Yeah, it is Setting Spray. It's actually by I think they used to be like an influencer, like they got their start on social media. Patrick Starr maybe is his name. I can't remember. Dre, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But it's the only setting spray I've ever used. I never like used setting spray before. Did I? Not SpongeBob. There's an influencer, I think, who goes by Patrick Star. Or maybe that's just his name. I don't know. I don't really watch beauty influencers like that. I'm feeling very, all of a sudden, in my stomach. Ugh. I can't tell if it's because I haven't had like a real meal today or not, but I don't feel hungry. Eddie was telling me that one time when he was on Lexapro, he was on 25 milligrams. I'm only on 10. And he went on a trip and he forgot his medication for a day. Or not for a day, for a week. And that he like lost his appetite. But I don't feel like that's necessarily what I got going on. It's an SSRI, so it helps regulate the amount of... It's been a minute since I've had to explain it. There's different types of anxiety medications, serotonin, and they treat you differently. But that's what I'm on. Go for it, Dr. Dark Eye. Do whatever floats your boat. Oh yeah, it also affects your libido. Like it makes it really hard to feel pleasure. So if you have bad anxiety and you're considering about like taking an SSRI, just keep that in mind. You will not want to have any sex. Well, at least in my case, I already didn't really want to have sex, and now I like really could probably go my entire life without having any. Just totally uninterested because, yeah, I mean, I don't need to go into detail. Which is always so crazy to me that like so many people, and not just specifically men, like there's definitely sex crazed women out there and all that in between shit. But men in particular, they just like, some of them are so obsessed with sex. And I'm just like, don't you know there's more to life than sex? And that other things in life can feel even better than sex? Hi, Matt. How you doing, Matt? But yeah, guys, if you just joined, Dr. Darkeye actually joined stream because of a TikTok that I just posted. So that was really cool. That doesn't happen every day. They're leaving now, but you know, I had them here for like 30 minutes. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Mizzy. Ta-da. I feel like I went a little faster today. From Big Buck. Thank you, by the way, Mizzy, for pinning the movie night message. I'm going to go ahead and read off everyone who has RSVP'd so far. And if your name is not on the list, you will not gain entry to movie night unless you RSVP. Okay. So obviously I'm going to be there. And then we got Sigil, we got Pax, we got Mizzy, we got Nuri, we got Doctor, we got Dan, we got Real Dude, we got whoever the fuck Drogon Ball Myrna Wheel is. 4, Brazy, Jason, Panda, Evie, Sergeant Shrimp, Diego, Seb, Birdie, and Afton. So, you can RSVP in the Discord, and that's where we're watching the movies. You gotta be there, you gotta be in the Discord anyways. You can leave afterwards. I don't care. I mean, I do a little bit, but Oh, did you see that Minoc got me a new boom arm? A white boom arm? I'm finally going to have a white boom arm. I'm so excited. And then I'll get a new cable. I mean, maybe I can clean this one. I don't know if you guys... So this cable was originally white, and not to, like, point out how dirty it is, but it's more like yellow now. I don't know if you can tell. Like, this is white right here. That's like yellow, kind of. There's a lot of backlight, so it's hard to see. I think it's probably, like, from smoking. Like, resin. Very good. We just got back from a walk, so they're nice and tired. Yeah, please do, Minoc. I never have the mental faculties on a Friday to watch a movie. Why? Why Friday? Why is Friday such an issue? You got too much going on? Just curious. That's just going to happen with white plastic and rubbers. But y'all have fun watching it? Thank you. I brought movie nights back because it was a fun way for us to engage as a community outside of Twitch. And a lot of people just seem to miss it. But I didn't bring them back to be like, you better watch this movie or I'm going to hold it over you for the rest of your life. It's just in the announcements channel. I can make another announcement real quick. It's like 2 announcements up. RSVP for tonight. There's also a specific movie night role that you can, I think it's when you join the Discord, you can opt in to like be in the movie night role. Oh, thank you, Mizzy. Okay. I'm ready to smoke now. This might not be a good idea because before I got on my SSRI and my anxiety got really bad for, I don't know why, I had to stop smoking because it caused panic attacks. But it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Ow! Fucking throw this lighter out. Like, cheers. Also, I got new bong cleaners. It's nice. Hi, Zeus. I can't follow movies while drunk or high. You must get really drunk or really high. I don't know if I've ever watched a movie while drunk. I think I tried to do that thing that people do where they watch a movie and it'll be like, take a shot every time blank happens. But I don't think that went very well. I also don't remember what movie it was. Sorry, that like really charred my throat. It wasn't even a big hit. That would be fun, I think, Zeus. I also was looking into maybe having some sort of like, I'm still trying to figure out what book club is going to look like. And I don't want to say I want like book club moderators, but just like a book club committee, if that makes sense. Like people to help me run book club. You got it, Bitty Bop Pop. You're so smart. Do you want a star for how smart you are? You're so intelligent. Très intelligent. Holy fuck, it's Greta Thunberg. I don't feel like I look like Greta Thunberg. You know what someone said I looked like the other day? Someone told me I looked like, it was bad. He's like a British guy that wears like really big glasses and is like not attractive. Which video did they comment that on? You look like Austin Powers, is what they said. Winston Churchill? Come on. You forgot to take your meds? No, I don't have my meds. Because I went to my doctor, and this is like so TMI, but I'm just going to say it. I've had a lot of like watery ass shits consistently. And I told her that, and I was very like shy about it. Like I didn't want to tell my doctor that I have diarrhea. And she was like, it could be your medication. And I was like, I don't feel like my Lexapro is giving me diarrhea, because also I've been on Lexapro for so much longer than I've had diarrhea. Like low-key, I think it's the pre-workout, because I take pre-workout and then I just, it's like disgusting, honestly. Like it just runs through me so fast and takes everything with it. Like I genuinely think it's the pre-workout, because I take it almost every single day. And so she was like, let's change your medication. And then I was like, actually, no, I don't want to. And so that's why I don't have my medication, is because she canceled my Lexapro and wanted to prescribe me Zoloft. And then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And so then it caused this whole debacle. Why? Whey pre-workout? I thought you said why pre-workout. Drive, fly, travel, safe, Minoc. They invented... Oh my god! I forgot! I bought a giant tub of Metamucil to help with that. And I forgot about it. And I stopped I'm gonna go get some Metamucil. This was like $30, I think. Maybe 40. Oh, right. I was gonna look up the pre-workout because I get it on Amazon. Bitch. Why did you sign me out? Oh, that's because I cleared my cache. Eddie!
Fast, chuckle nuts!
What's the code you received to your phone? Hi, Heller. How have you been? 1 second. Oh. You're a skirt girl through and through. Love that for you. Yeah, I do love skirts, but part of it is just because I don't feel like shorts and pants, they're just harder to find good ones that fit me and like I look good in. I'm a skirt girl not by choice, but by the way my body is. This is the pre-workout that I drink. Hello, why is it not pasting? I love when I go to paste something and it doesn't paste. I guess I could just show you, but I feel like it doxes me a little bit. Oh well, just don't. Here. Oh. It's Optimum Prime. No, I'm kidding. Optimum Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy. The flavor I'm taking right now is rainbow sherbet, but I think that's just because that was the one that would get here the quickest. I am trying to paste the link. It's not Oh, now it did. Of course. Oh, yeah, it has a shit ton of caffeine in it. Yeah, skirts are comfy. But I specifically need skirts that have, like, skirts. Because I think I'd be flashing everyone otherwise. All right, time for some Metamucil. If I don't want to get colon cancer. It's been a little bit since I've taken it, so I'm just going to do 1 scoop. But even then, like, it's actually day 2 or day 3. I think it's day 2. I'm getting brain zaps. But my thighs just kind of eat everything, which is why I don't like wearing shorts, especially like non-jean shorts, because I still feel kind of naked. It's really hard to describe if you've not had SSRI withdrawals, I would say. Is it just fiber? It's sucrose. How do you say this word? Psyllium? I know how to say this word, but now I don't. Psyllium husk. Psyllium husk? Citric acid, natural and artificial orange flavor, and yellow 6. If my brain zaps when I sleep, I feel like I don't know. That's what it looks like. Psyllium. It low-key looks like something I could make a pancake out of. My medication has not been filled, and so I have been without SSRIs for 2 days. Essentially, I'm in the process of cold turkey not taking my medication, which you shouldn't do. I'm not choosing to do so. They just haven't filled it yet. Because my doctor didn't respond for like 2 days. Oh, I know. I'm just trying to act chill because I think if I freak out, that I will freak out. Because the SSRIs aren't stopping me from freaking out anymore. But I should have it by the end of today, hopefully tomorrow. It's just kind of a complicated story, Shrimp. I was explaining earlier that I was telling my doctor about problems I was having, and she was like, oh, it could be your medication. Let's switch your medication. And so she canceled my Lexapro prescription and prescribed me Zoloft. But I didn't want to do that. And so I was like, actually, could I just keep taking the Lexapro, please? And then it took her 2 days to actually resend the prescription out. And now the pharmacy is taking, and now I tried to transfer my prescription because I sent it to Walgreens instead of CVS, where all of my medication is. And so then I called them, and they were like, "Oh, it could take 24 hours." And I just started, like, imagine like pounding your head against something. That was me. Because it's a concern to me, but it's not a concern to anyone else because they have a million other patients that probably have more pressing concerns than that. And so, like, they don't care. Like, maybe they do, but they have other people to care about, you know? Blinka was having that freak out earlier this month about a pharmacy not filling shit on time because of a doctor's bullshit. Your doctor is stupid. I mean, I don't blame her. I do like her. It's low-key my fault for not saying something. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, part of the reason why I was like, I don't want to switch to Zoloft is because I was afraid of the transition. Because they make it sound like it's not... Thank you. Like, so I was like, this doesn't feel right. Granted, she's not like a psychiatrist or anything. She's just a general practitioner. But she's also like heavily pregnant. The last time I went in like a month ago, it looked like she was about to pop. And she said she had 2 more months left. And I was like, damn, girl, you pregnant with twins or something? I didn't say that. That would have been really rude. Oh my God. So yeah, the bitch is heavily pregnant right now. So like, I don't really blame anyone. I just want to be on my medication. What is she switching to? Nay. Also, hi, Captain, and Nay. Nay, I saw a video of... Nay, I say! I saw a video of people trash talking the Pokemon wedding bands. And I was like, I know that. That's exactly what I'm getting, Captain. My doctor is like 20 minutes for me. My pharmacy is like 5 minutes for me. 90% of the time, my ordered prescription is ready by the time I get to the pharmacy. Yeah, I did tell them. Like, it's not like I'm super meek and like I don't say anything at all. I was like, if you could please try to fill it as soon as possible. Like, I explained to them that like it's really bad for me to not be on it. And they were like, we understand. We'll try our best. Like, you know, just customer service bullshit. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Well, I'm going to be on my medication hopefully by tomorrow again. It's just that I didn't get it filled and like taken care of. I didn't know. Like, it's mostly my fault because I didn't realize that I was about to be out. I waited too long to say something. Like, it's really not... If it's anyone's fault, it's mine. But the reason why it's not straightforward is because technically my medication was canceled and they had to re-prescribe it to me, which is why they kept having to wait for the doctor to approve it. They couldn't do it. Like, the people I was speaking to needed the doctor to approve it. I mean, yeah, ideally everything would happen super fast, but we all know how horrible American healthcare is. Dude, I love having my nails done. I can't remember who said this, I think literally yesterday, but someone came in and they're like, your nails always look so nice, which is funny because I've only been getting my nails done for a few months now. So, but like now I'm just like, fuck, I always want my nails done, even though, what's like $130 times 12? Because that's like about how much I probably spend every time, and I get my nails done about every month. It's a lot of money to spend on nails, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Like, being a woman is so expensive, or just being someone who likes to, what's the word? I don't consider it like be presentable, because you don't need nice nails to be presentable, but I just like luxury services. I'm just a girl. Come on, let a girl live. Hi, T. I wish I had a friend who could do my nails. I did. But it's okay. I'll become friends with my nail tech. They're super cool. Apparently there was a Malcolm in the Middle reunion of some sorts, and their partner works in set design, I think, production, that industry, you know? And so I guess they get involved in a lot of the projects as well. And so they'll just like randomly post how something that they did was used on like a set or in a commercial or a production. So I think that's really cool. That is the price you pay for artistry. Like, this isn't your run-of-the-mill nail salon, you know? If you guys haven't seen yet. There's, like, little bubbles of water, and these are lilies right here. Water lilies. This is, like, the reflection of the water and, like, the ripple of the water. This is a koi fish with like seaweed and more bubbles. More water lilies. That's the vibe we bring to the function. Hi Luma, that fucking ditto badge looks so good on you. Excuse me. It's like they made it just for you. We are freaking up right now, okay? We're so up. We got so much going on, girl. We got book club starting up. Because I'm going to end stream early today, after movie night, I'm going to make the official announcement about book club. So if you guys are interested, once again, not to sound like a broken record, but join the fucking Discord, okay? I only at the Discord like once a day. Okay, just mute it if you need to. Okay, if you're such a fucking weirdo about it, like goddamn. But also like don't mute it. But yeah, we're watching the Truman Show at 8, so it's gonna be a shorter stream. We have 3 hours left. God, I hope it goes by fucking fast. I fucking hate being here. Like I can hardly put up with you guys sometimes. Like you're the stupidest people I know. Like, are you even people? I think you're bots, half of you. It was so funny the other day because someone came into chat who's not normally in chat, and I think they might have like some sort of, they got something going on, right? They don't sound that normal. Like they were like overthinking a lot and blah blah blah. And then Sigil was like, "That's a bot, right?" And I don't blame Sigil for saying that because I can see it. I can see it. And I don't truthfully know if that person was a bot or not, but they did type like a bot, kind of. Like I understood Sigil. It was really funny to say. I wonder if they kept typing after that. I can't remember. To be oh, we're talking about doctors, I see. I am a robot. Beep boop. Beep boop. Oh, also hi Hayes. It's okay, we hate showing up too. Do you only show up because you like feel bad for me, or like what makes you keep coming back if you don't like it here? If you don't like it here, then why are you here? A captcha? A captcha? How would I do that? What website? Oh, I was on the like LA ticket website. I don't know what the fuck it's called. And they had one of the old school captchas where it was just like the ones that bots can get through. Like they're outdated. And I was just like feeling a little nostalgic about it, honestly, because now they make you do the fucking, oh my God, what if you're blind? The ones where it's like, pick the motorcycles. Yeah, that, Luma, that. There are audio ones. I knew you guys would have the answer. Cheers. Also, I don't know if Zeus is still lurking, but Zeus mentioned bringing back anime nights. There's a lot of good anime that is currently out and coming out. So thank you, Jeff. I thrifted this and it actually is like cashmere. I paid $20 for it and it's like 95% cashmere. I've never owned cashmere before. What brought you to LA? Are you an actress? I've always wanted to be my whole life, but I think I struggle like a lot of people here with executive dysfunction, where I dream and I dream and I dream and I aspire and I aspire and I aspire, but it stays in my head and it goes nowhere. So no. I always tell myself like, okay, I'm going to start doing it. And there was one attempt when I was younger to quote unquote be an actress. I can't remember how I came about it, how I stumbled upon it, because I was actually quite young at this point in time. Like I would have 100% been like a child actress. I think I was in middle school, like 12 or something, maybe younger. And we went to Chicago for this. It was really cute. My parents like dressed me up in a cute little dress, and they took me and my sister, and we like did some sort of auditions in a conference hall near Chicago. And then they like called us back X amount of time later, and they were only interested in me. They weren't interested in my sister, and she did not like that. But I'm pretty sure it was a scam. Either a scam or just like barrier of entry for people who don't have money, where they were like, yeah, so we love her, we'd love to have her do this, but you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. And then my parents were like, no, we can't do that, bye. So maybe that was a good thing. I didn't get diddled by pedophiles and become addicted to cocaine, as what happens to a lot of child actors. Yeah. I did commercials back in Austin, like fake commercials for my stream. But no. We were really watching what Zendaya could have been. I could have been the next Zendaya. Don't you think? Yeah, if someone has the channel points. My 12-year-old self wanted to be a professional soccer player. Were you good at soccer? Of course, there's a name for exactly what I do. There's always a name for it. I hate when there's a motorcycle way in the background and it doesn't work when I click it. Yeah, like, what do you mean? I literally beat the CAPTCHA. I was decent. Yeah, I want to start with voice acting. And I've literally interacted and met and am friends with people here in LA who either voice act or act. But I always feel so weird about, like, I've done it before. I've talked to them and I've like asked them questions, but I've gotten mixed responses. Like, I don't know if I just I look into everything. Like, I don't know if this is just the anxiety, but I observe people to a very extreme degree. And so even if they don't say anything, like, I feel like I can just tell by the subtleties in their body language, because body language matters, that like sometimes they're not interested, or they like don't want to be bothered, you know, or they're like annoyed. I fucking hate when I ace the CAPTCHA and it isn't enough, so it makes me do more. What about the traffic light or whatever that has like 4 pixels in another square? I don't know about that, man. But yeah, it's not hard to do at all. Still funny how Zendaya had only 2 lines in the first Dune. Yeah, people were joking about how it was like a perfume commercial for her. Because that's what perfume commercials are like. They're always in the desert and they're always just like, you know, like serving face or whatever they do. Cheers. There is a dinosaur movie apparently coming out. I hate when a movie is coming out and then I'm like, fuck, if only I was an actress. That would have been so great. That would have been such a great film to act in. Acting like I wouldn't just be a fucking background character. Was it your first time seeing it, Heller? Rice. It may sound stupid, but when I do get to a big studio assignment, you being a voice actor on my project will be incredible. Yeah. I've said it before. I'll say it anytime I'm prompted to, but like, if you guys ever want me to do anything for you, project wise, hit me up. I don't really say that all the time because I feel like that's kind of egotistical to be like, I'll work on a project for you with my incredible voice acting skills. You know? Have you seen the trailer for that Oak Street movie? That's the one. That's the dinosaur movie. I'll show you guys. Yeah, part 2 is definitely more interesting. Part 1 is like a prologue almost. It's setting up part 2. Hello?
Mom?
Yep.
What's happening to us? I think our house. Our neighborhood. Our whole street. Has moved.
Wait, what?
How the hell is that even possible?
Whoa.
Oh my god, run!
I love Anne Hathaway. I feel like dinosaurs could very easily get into a house. A door don't mean shit to a dinosaur. I think it's meant to be like a suspense thriller, so I think that's why the music is so dramatic. Mom, what's happening to us? Dinosaurs. It's just really nice to see a dinosaur film coming out that isn't just a reskin of Jurassic Park. Doorknobs are an issue for them. Yeah, but it's not really an issue when you can just break the door down. Also, let's see if we can start Song Jam. Yeah, it just like teleports to the dinosaurs or something. I don't know. Okay, here is the join link. For those who have not been here, maybe for the few times that this has been explained, because we've only just started using this. We used to do Spotify song jams, but then I canceled my Spotify premium, and one of my mods, Panther, like made a new song jam for us to continue doing that without having to use Spotify premium, because you can only do Spotify premium, like you only host a Spotify jam if you have Spotify premium. So I'll give you guys a second to add music if you wish. It has to be a YouTube music link though, because if we allowed any YouTube link, people could queue any YouTube video. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine the chaos? Warner, that means I can watch on HBO until the chuds buy it. Yeah, I can't remember who's buying it anymore. They did like a hostile takeover where Netflix technically bought it, but then the other, was it Paramount? Paramount just aggressively bought like more than 50% of the shares. I don't know. It's fucking jargon to me. It's bullshit. How's the music volume? Too quiet? Question mark. How do I turn it up? Why is it so quiet? I'm confused. Yeah. It feels like it's somehow reverted. I think I just have to go back into my settings. Because I think something's wrong. It's way too quiet. No, I don't have Spotify. Oh, that's so loud. Better? Still loud. Thank you for the alert, Captain. Better? Still too loud? Also, hi, Matt. I don't know if I said hi. I think that's good. Let me know if it needs more adjustments. Do we have a plan for today's stream? We could play Sims 2, and I could try to make you guys. We have 3 hours to fuck around with you guys in The Sims. I have to install it though. It's 12 gigabytes. I don't know how long it'll take. Says it'll take 2 minutes. My internet is mogging your internet right now. I knew that that's what you were asking, Buddha. I think I can. Yeah, I did. I knew that's what you were talking. I just knew. Like, don't ask me how, because I can't explain it. I can, but I just don't want to. You don't need to know. Cheers. Okay, there was nothing in there. What the fuck? She knows. I know she knows. And I know she knows. I lost my toothpick. Oh, another toothpick. But I don't know if you were here yesterday when I was talking about it, Buddha, because I was considering playing The Sims 2 yesterday. I don't have any mods for The Sims 2, so it might not be as crazy, if you know what I mean. Honestly, my favorite thing about The Sims 2 is just the horses and the pets. Sims 2 kind of nailed that. I haven't played The Sims 2 in so long, besides, you know, when I played on the PS. And I don't think I got past the tutorial. I, like, sucked. They were out to get me. Yes, I do. Oh my god, it looks so fucking good. And then the artist got a hold of that game, Mizzy, and the creations that they've made. I don't know if you guys have seen some of them, but apparently you can like draw your Tomodachi face. And so some people have just like made their cats or got even more creative with it. What'd you get? Did you buy any books? Yeah. You don't know what Tomodachi is? You don't know Tomodachi? The little, like, me characters. I think so. Every time. Yeah, it's on both. Every time I post any sort of video of me smoking weed. Oh, that was a really fresh hit. I could tell. That was a good one. I get someone that comments something negative about it where they'll be like, for example, my latest one was like, weed is trashy. And I wish they commented it on TikTok because I could have responded and like stitched it, but you can't do that on YouTube. I replied and they said, and then they said something like, do better drugs. I don't know what better drugs are in their mind. But I feel like maybe this is a little bit too woke of me, but weed is heavily associated with, correct me if I'm wrong, but to my understanding, the black community, which is part of the reason why they didn't want to like legalize weed, and like, you know, all these people are in jail for like minor drug charges involving weed. And so when someone says something like weed is trashy, and then they're like, do coke, which is associated with like rich people and like white people. Do you understand? Like, I don't even know. I don't know how I would phrase that in a reply to someone, which, like, they could even be a bot. So, like, there's no point in really replying to them. But it starts an interesting topic of, like, so why do you think weed is trashy? I think that in general, I am a pretty trashy person. Like, I'm kind of, like, disgusting and messy and, like, not very ladylike. But I don't feel like weed is trashy. I just feel like factually that's not true. The US has a very... That's why I say that I'm like not really proud to be an American, and that I would rather like have any other culture almost, because like we have history and we have culture, but a lot of it is bad and rooted in racism and like, you know, oppression. Yeah, flower. Weed is literally a plant. Like, how can smoking a plant be trashy? Most cultures have a lot of racism. Yeah, but they also have more than that. Like, we don't even have French fries. French fries are not even really American. Like, we can't even claim French fries. Can we claim burgers? No, they're German, aren't they? Like, all the things that people associate with American or the US is not even the US. It's just people who came to the US because and that's part of the reason why it's like I don't love my culture, because it's like America is still so young and it's really just other cultures coming over and bringing their culture with them. It's like we don't really have much yet. And because of the nature of the country, I don't know if we ever really will. Like, there's fusion. We have, like, American fusion, where we turn things and make it American, like California sushi. Yeah, bald eagles and assault rifles, which the bald eagle is, like, fake, too. Like, the sounds that everyone associates with them is not even real, because the bald eagle sound isn't cool enough. So we put... The movie industry did this. Blame the movie industry. But they put a Red Hawk over it or something. Hi, Flip Off. Hi, lady. Just got groceries. What'd you get? How expensive was it? Do you feel good? Do you feel bonita? It's not trashy. It's hot. You know what else is hot? Cheering bits and gifting subs. Is it working? Is it working? Here, let me drink my Metamucil. Thank you, Heller. Appreciate that. Am I hot yet? You're getting there. Your 1/100th's hot. They did the same thing with lions. Lion, tiger, me, oh my? No. How does it go? Oh my, a lion. What the fuck? Do you guys know what I'm trying to say? I feel like I'm really close, but it's not right. Wait, you do Findom? I thought that was just a joke. I feel like this has become a daily topic. Lions, tigers, bears, and bears. Oh my. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, where does that even come from? Italian food as we know it is American. Also that. The bit has lost the plot. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know, like, she doesn't really, but you can send her money. What? Okay, you guys have probably, like, actually been to Findom streams, right? I haven't. So I want you to tell me what doing Findom is on Twitch. Because I don't even know what it is. No, not you. I'm not saying everyone in chat goes to Findom streams. I'm talking to Flip Off ATM and not a Findom sub. Which, like, I can tell, I feel like you can tell that they watch Findom streams just by their usernames. I'm not into Findom. See, I thought you were because you talk similar to how the people who come in here and are into Findom do. Like, whenever you start saying goddess, just be mean to us and ignore us. Yeah, I'd love to see a clip. I feel like I do for the most part. I ignore them really well and then they just leave. If Findom was about fish, I'd be more down. Was anyone here when I told the story about a chatter who, like, wrote me letters and, like, invited himself on a vacation and all that and, like, wanted to meet up at, like, wanted to stop in my city and fly together and, like, stay the night and all this? He sent me, I don't know why you saying that, Foul Darkness, reminded me of this. He sent me a video of a guy fucking a fish's mouth as, like, a joke. Not just me, other people. And I'm like, I'm still traumatized to this day. Like, Ms. Kiff viewer, by the way, which I feel like makes a lot of sense. Oh, wow. See, I don't have what she has, which is glowing skin, nice, luscious long hair, probably a fat ass, and definitely big fucking tits. God damn, I'm looking disrespectfully. Fork found in kitchen. Literally. Martin, do you want to serve me today, Martin? That is a new record. Oh my god. Holy moly, that is a new record. You guys better moan. You better moan. Do you want to serve me today, Martin? Okay, so that's a line. Oh, she was live 36 minutes ago. Dude, yeah, I mean, come on. Chewing all that pineapple? She is in a completely different league. Like, are you joking? This is a woman right here, okay? Fuck. Okay. Let me put the music back on. Like, that's definitely her color. When is Femdom month? I'd probably, like, just based off of the name, I'd probably say February, but that's Black History Month, and I don't want to take away from Black History Month, you know? Can you leave her VOD up on the side? No, because I feel like that's stealing, you know? I'm stealing. I gotta make this smaller or put this down here. Norm, thank you for the 65 stream streak. I appreciate it. How do I make you smaller? Viewer retention screen? Wait, that's actually pretty fucking funny. Do you think that she could, like, take legal action against me, though, if I just am, like, restreaming her shit on the side of my screen for infinite? Yeah, I could. I'm sorry, that sounded a bit harsh. No, it didn't sound harsh at all. It just made me consider putting on the tits. You know, I haven't been getting really any subs today, so maybe if I put on the tits, that'll change. They'd probably fit with this shirt. Oh yeah. I wouldn't stretch this shirt out a bit. The problem is it's really painful to put it on. Have you ever tried putting on skin tight silicone over your head and also having hair? It's surprisingly really fucking painful. It feels like you're gonna get scalped. Oh yeah, some of you haven't seen the tits. You're that new. Hi, Pain. Are you here to resub? I can show you the tits. No, I purchased them. And I think someone else gifted me the male version. I have the tits and I have the abs. Unfortunately, the neck is really stretched out though. And so it isn't as believable anymore. When I first got it, the neck wasn't as stretched as it was. I think when my friends helped me put it on, because they need to help me put it on, I cannot put it on by myself. I think they were being too nice and like trying to not hurt me. So they like pulled the neck apart really far so that my hair wouldn't get caught. Because if you close the silicone around the hair, it literally is the most fucking painful thing ever, especially if you start trying to pull on it. I don't really know what that means, Joe. I feel like I honestly already practiced that. There are certain people that I like cannot be mean to because they just, it's not possible. Like they don't deserve it. They're too nice. They're too baby. And I think I know subconsciously that if I was mean to them, they would probably cry and leave and never come back and think that I was a bully, because I might be. But there are people that I bully relentlessly. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm still kind of mad at you, Flip Off ATM. I don't know if that means that I've been mean to you, but I am upset with you. For sure. Like when you asked me to flip you off the other time, I was like, well, really, it's not that I'd do it for free. I just find it obviously to be a little you know, weird, and I don't want it. Like, I personally don't mind it, but I suspect that some people in my chat who are normal, sorry, at least in comparison, don't like it. They're like, oh, this is weird, which it, you know, it kind of is, depending on what your definition is just sort of expecting instead of demanding. See, but I was taught to keep my expectations really low, so it leads to as little disappointment as possible. But yeah, I'm expecting, sure. Maybe that's why my stomach hurts so much. It's actually not my stomach, it's my womb. Hey, at least I'll start getting money from the government every month, right? I'll spend it all on weed, probably. Oh. Please gift so I can afford to take care of this embryo. I hope it's not a boy. Being a boy mom, being a boy mom, it actually came out as an article recently that they literally did a study on it and published a paper where it is actually societally less popular right now to be a boy mom. Historically, people have always wanted boys over girls. I'm sure you can guess why. I can explain if possible, or if needed. But for like one of the first times in recent history, at least in the US, I think, just the US, can't speak for other countries, but people want girls more than boys. And if I were to have children, I'd definitely fall under that umbrella. Because first of all, I've just heard so many horror stories of boys like being like, look, mommy, and then they're like helicoptering their penis or something. Like like I just really don't want to. I just don't need that, you know. And then their balls will drop and they'll be like, "Mommy, what are these? Look!" Or, you know, just like, or for example, when you're like changing their diaper and they piss on you or all over the walls. I got pissed on changing a diaper once. Thank you for the 7-stream streak, Dorgrona. But also, I was contemplating this in the car. I really need to like start looking at finding a therapist, because I don't know why I was contemplating this, but I was like, actually, what if it's worse to be a girl mom? Because I struggle with women in my life. And so like, what if I struggled with my own daughter? Like, what if we just butt heads, you know? That would suck. I don't think it's the genitals. It's a deeper sociological phenomenon. No, it 100% is. It's not just... That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's not just... My mom was a professional ballet dancer. She was big sad that she never had a daughter, but I was raised by and around successful women in the arts, and I think I turned out okay. That's beautiful. A professional ballerina? Oh. That's just beautiful. Men can be ballerinas too. You know girls can piss on you too, right? Yeah. 100%. They quoted quite a few reasons for why people are preferring girls. Maybe I can find it. Here we go. After centuries of favoring boys, more parents would now prefer to have daughters. What's behind the sudden shift? For perhaps the first time in history, couples around the world are increasingly preferring to have baby girls over boys. Here's why. As someone who recently tied the knot and is beginning to think about the ins and outs of expanding the family, my algorithm on social media had firmly decided the only content I could possibly want to consume is videos of women taking pregnancy tests, couples showing off a growing bump, and of course, I don't think this is the article I read, but we'll see. Bright pink and blue cakes, confetti balloons, and piñatas. The faff surrounding gender reveal parties is a league of its own. These days, it's rare that parents will discover the sex of their baby upon its long-awaited departure from mom's womb. Yeah, they always do a gender reveal party now. They didn't used to. Sometimes, like, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't want to know. Instead, opting to find out as soon as possible. What the fuck just happened? Often the most performative way. I don't like this article. I really don't want to read this article. Ooh, this one is better. Not too long ago, in 2000, 1.6 million girls were missing from the number given at the natural sex ratio at birth. 26 years later, the number is at 200,000, and it is still falling. What has changed? The Economist reported that more and more parents are now preferring girl child over boys. I know, gamer, it sucks. Thank you. Until I was born, they thought I was going to be a girl, had a name picked out and everything, ended up being named after my grandpa because they needed to pick a name quickly, and I supposedly looked like him. I don't feel like babies look like anything when they come out. That shit's just baby, you know? Earlier, parents were desperate for a boy or did not just want a large family. In fact, in China, people would routinely terminate females. The practice of aborting girls is now becoming less common. The natural ratio... What happened to the music? If you guys want to add more music to the queue, we are running low on songs. The natural ratio is about 105 boy babies for every 100 girls. This is also because boys are more likely to die young, which could lead to rough parity at reproductive age. Sex ratio at birth has become more even across Asia. In 2006, China reported the peak of 117.8 boys per 100 girls, which went down to 109.8 in 2025. I can't fucking talk. Blah, blah, blah. There was a sexist tradition that believed that men mattered more. This came from the expectation that daughters will grow up and serve her husband's family. This is why parents preferred baby boys who would look after them in old age. Dowry. This article also sucks, honestly. Whatever. I can't find the original article that I read. Didn't really try that hard. I looked enough like my dad to make my stepmother cry. Well, I mean, like when you're just born. Or did that happen when you were just born? Yeah, I think in general, just in America, and at least, there's a more hostile opinion of men in general, which is part of the reason why so many men voted for Trump. Literally. Oh, that'd be wonderful, Birdie. Thank you. Crumbs and Pennies. Thank you for the follow. And hello, Lion D's Nuts 42069. Yeah, just smarter, just better. What can I say? And I hit the gym too, so I could probably choke you. Kick you in the balls for good measure. I'm used to that. Cheers. At my aunt's wedding, she saw me and started crying. Happy tears? I wouldn't know what to do if someone looked at me and burst out into tears like that. Would fuck with me. Oh, you know, Sims 2 is probably done downloading too. I'm just nervous that it's not gonna deliver. Get me out of here. How do I get out of the downloads? I don't want to be at home. Thank you. Okay, I did finish downloading. Don't tempt me with a good time, goddess. Oh, so that's what you're into. Got it. I'd feel so powerful if you were a woman. Yeah, you'd probably be a ballerina. Honestly, it's a good thing you weren't born a woman because your feet would probably be fucked up. Like, is your mom's feet fucked? I don't know if you know your mom's feet that well. I don't know if she talks about them or whatever, but I feel like ballerinas complain about their feet because it hurts. Not into Findom, but I want to change my direct deposit to your account. If you need my bank information, let me know. Or we could just use PayPal. You know, I'll take it all. Some people I don't want to take from. I would take from you. Easily. Ooh, an employee. I just feel like I need to take advantage of my womanly charm before I age out of the system and I become an old woman and society no longer looks at me and I'm now invisible. What people don't you want to take from? People who actually can't afford it? Yeah, literally. Like I've made like jabs before or jokes about wanting people to give subs or whatever, and then there will always be that one person in chat who's like, I'm a broke college student, or like, I can't pay rent. And I'm like, girl, I'm not talking to you. And now I just feel bad for you. Like, do you need money? I got $5. Here you go. Employee, but I pay you. That sounds perfect. Do you know, are you like a good handyman? I can't pay rent either, but you're hot, so who cares? It's all these brokies. It's all these brokies. I got laid off last month. Fuck. What is up? What is happening? Normally I'm good for it. I mean, do you at least got like a severance package or something? What's up, my favorite femcel? I'm not a femcel, I'm a misandrist. Get it right. No, the economy is rough. I have roommates who are just trying to find part-time work and they're struggling. Like, McDonald's ain't even hiring. That's me, broke college student. PayPal's safer. Don't need someone making fake checks with your account. Yeah, I'm not giving you my account info. I joke. Oh, honey. Wait, is a femcel the same thing as a misandrist? Is that what a femcel is? Just kidding. This in. Breaking news. Dude, sometimes I get a video on my For You page of someone who's like, yeah, I pay $8.50 a month and utilities are included. And my landlord doesn't believe in late fees. Like, I saw a video like that today and I was like, go fuck yourself. And then people in the comments are like, yeah, I've been paying $500 and I'm never leaving. And they're not in the middle of nowhere necessarily. Like, you think you gotta be bumfuck nowhere to get that. No, you just gotta be lucky. Because there are surprisingly, shockingly good landlords out there. Made Lisa laugh, chatter of the year. Guys, nominate Corvid for the end of 2026. Love me a misandrist who can't deny needing to love a man. I will end up with a man. I will be married to a man. But he will literally be my servant. He will worship me. Okay? He will also be a misandrist. He will also hate men. Okay? Mizzy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate it. Me, please. I'm gonna need to see a lot more money from you. Look, I can't marry a broke guy because you can't support yourself. You can't support me. And don't call me a fucking gold digger, okay? I hate that bullshit. Okay, you don't know what a gold digger is. I don't think anyone here is even looking to say that, but there are people out there who hear that someone wants someone to be financially well off so that they can, like, think about it this way, like, biologically, people say, like, oh, the man's the provider, a woman needs a provider. The way that you guarantee the ability to provide if you want to have a family with someone is by having enough money, making enough money that you can afford to take care of that person and the children that you have. That's not being a gold digger, you know? That's just how the cookie crumbles. It just makes sense. That's why I get so pissed off when, like, someone has a kid with a deadbeat and then they're surprised that they, like, run away and can't commit. I'm just sad for them. Man's the provider because that's their place, shutting up and providing money. All I'm saying is it's called We're King, not We're Queen. Also, men still make more than women, and in the United States, the pay gap is growing. Even Toxon agrees, and those are he, him pronouns right there, okay? Bro, you just got gifted a sub. Respect. Nah, he actually prefers watching ads because it means that I get ad revenue. Oh, shit. Shake that ass. Thank you, my dog. Thank you, my dog. Wow. Flip off ATM. Take notes. Take notes. Get your money up, okay? Tarnish that work-life balance. Yes. Pay gap closing. Yes. I'm broke. I have no money. That's my favorite line. Thank you, Minoc. He's talking about going into insane debt on a gifted sub. Budget Straw Hat. Love the name. How much does he need to make? Is 150 enough? There's like... I'm bi, but the thought of dating a man stresses me out. That's the way it should be. Sorry, I'm catching up on messages real quick. That's the way it should be. I literally hate men as a man, and I love a girl who can call me out and keep me in check. But I have good credit somehow. I can go into insane debt for you. That's the message. That's good, because my credit's fucked. Okay, what was the question? There was a question that I was supposed to answer. Oh, is 150 enough? You can literally look up what like the median income is required of like cities and whatnot. So like if you're not making, I don't know the exact number, but it's around 100K in California, you're technically below the poverty line. So I'm like well below the poverty line. So I need a man who can bring me out of that poverty at the very least, you know? Like, oh, I would love a man that like we move in together and I'm paying like less than half of the rent. Like he's paying. I love when they do the math and they're like, okay, I'm making 40% more than you, so I'm going to pay 40% more because I'm your boyfriend and I love you. Like, yes. Any would be amazing, but like unfortunately I do accept the reality of this economy. Trust me, if he's rich like that, yeah. Do you live in California, Crumbs, or what's the most expensive state? Wait, we have a hype train, yay. Well, help me, Flip Off, help me. Help me! What if you make 40% more? I am not opposed that if I was the breadwinner, like let's say I become like a fucking internet celebrity and I'm making buco bucks. I'd do it. I would 100% do it. But that's probably not gonna happen. I'd buy a house at that point. Like, forget rent. Hello? But I wouldn't put him on the deed. Not unless there was a ring, if you know what I mean. Because that's my house. Not unless you're contributing to the mortgage, you know? Thank you for the bits, Flip Off. Yeah, now imagine this bowl was a banana. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I was listening to a very interesting story today told by a lawyer. A divorce lawyer. Would you like me to retell it? I thought it was a very interesting story. I like this song, by the way. Thank you to Evercute. Good song, good taste. Sorry, gotta drink more water first. Essentially, it is a story about how ultimately a man and a woman get married, but he like runs away and he only did it for a green card. I do, Crumbs, but I love to make people guess first because it either makes me feel really good or the opposite. So go ahead, guess. That's what people have been guessing. They've been guessing 23, which is how old I was 2 years ago. I still feel 23, trust me. I'm young and spry like a chicken. Baka? Thank you guys for the hype train. Such strong support. Level 4, 77%. 20 subs, 600 bits. Exactly. I feel honestly I've reached acceptance at the not even just the thought but the reality of aging, because I've also come to terms with the fact that I'm definitely more mature. I definitely know myself better and just like what I need and what I don't need. And I'm better at setting boundaries and just my life is so different from when I was 23. When I was 23, I was living in a cockroach / bedbug infested apartment in a really dangerous area, and my life was really interesting, but my life was not really great. But as someone who is dealing with someone who is younger than 23, I definitely can feel the differences now. And age doesn't necessarily equal maturity, but there's definitely a correlation. What is RATM? That's a new one. I haven't heard that before, at least as an acronym. Rage Against the Machine. Someone asked me at the gym if I had a... Oh my god, it was a band. A pretty popular band, I want to... They have an album that apparently is like a horse. And so they thought it was that Deftones. Yeah. I was like, interesting. Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, I'd love to see your guys' tattoos. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Not intentionally, no. I don't know if I'm a communist. I don't know if I'm a commie, but I'm definitely not like, I'm not like, you fucking commies, get out of our country, go back to Russia. You know, I'm somewhere in the middle, I think. I just love horses, and I love the color red. And there's a little girl on the horse too. It's my first tattoo. It's done in brown and red ink. To me, it's like shooting for the stars. And it also like kind of represents my inner child. Like it's kind of like a whimsical, almost storybook kind of tattoo. Thank you. I've been working out my upper body a lot, so that's good that you think I have good shoulder. Apparently, I don't know if you guys know what cap shoulders are, but apparently a lot of people don't like that look. Oh my god, Grave of Fireflies is like so traumatic. I've only seen it once. But I feel like when I go like, I don't know. My shoulder looks good at certain angles, and I never used to look at my shoulder and think it looked good. I was just like, yeah, it's a shoulder. Nah, it doesn't get buffer. But one day I hope that there will be a child that comes along, could also be an adult for all I care, and they ask to color it in. No one's asked yet. I have not seen Pom Poko. Dude, has anyone seen that meme of a guy that has huge traps and it looks like it's this little tiny guy controlling a big guy? Do you know what I'm talking about? It is. So Hayao Miyazaki, which is the creator of Studio Ghibli, he grew up during the war, and so a lot of his movies contain war or are about war and conflict, and so he's very much inspired by the environment he grew up in and by like what happened to Japan during that time period. So I think they're really important movies, you know. Before I started estrogen, I had straight Popeye arms. Clicking my fingers? Like ASMR clicking? Can you even hear that? Hi, Kiwi. My gym goals are just to look hot. Haha, I can't snap. I found out only recently, within the last few years, that I snap wrong. I snap backwards, and no one ever told me. It was actually a Twitch chatter, I think, that was like, what the fuck are you doing? I can show you if you'd like. It's kind of painful. me take the rings off. What? It kind of makes sound, like it kind of works. Ow. That's pretty good noise, considering that's not how you snap. Like, that's good noise threshold. Can you hear? Yeah, I know how to snap correctly now. I just can't do it. Like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I do, but I don't. What? I also can't whistle. Are you trying to bully me? Mid finger into. Am I throwing up gang signs? Ow, it hurts. This doesn't feel right. Thank you, Fuzzy Man Peach, for the resub. Sorry, I'm really annoyed by this right now. Yeah, I'm trying to snap my fingers. Oh, I love burgers. I'm gonna start practicing snapping and whistling every day. What do you do with your tongue? Where does your tongue go? I just don't understand. Other people are, they just do it. Like, they don't have to try, they just do it. When I put my tongue down like that, this is my lips. That's not bad. Am I doing it? Roof of mouth? That's the exact opposite. Make the O of your lips be like a laser. Where does the sound come from? OMG, I just whistled for the first time. Thank you, Rice. I feel like you're trolling me. Oh my god, it was so easy. I figured it out so fast. Thank you so much. You sound like Seb when he came into chat and was like, thank you for the $6,000 Spinosaurus toe, you fucking loser. Idiot. It's okay, I know. I'm proud. I'm happy of you, for you, to you. If you're into older men, you don't gotta pay for any basic living expenses, and we can have a FLR. What the fuck is a FLR? You people in your acronyms. Fuck you, smash, smash, boom, bam, bam, draws devil in the sunscreen on your back. What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? A female-led relationship? I've never heard that before in my life. Has anyone here heard that? I'm not salty. I'm not salty. Salty at all. Define older men. Like, how old we talking? Oh! I shouldn't do that. That's problematic. Growing up, my father would always do that. He would pretend that he was his words, Indian. And he would go, thank you, Higgs. Thank you so much. Oh, shit. Shake that ass. My father watched a lot of... I wish my father would see like a therapist, because I would love to know what he was diagnosed with, because he definitely would be diagnosed with at least one thing. He might have autism, which is maybe where I get my autism from, if I have autism. I have not taken an official autism test. I've only taken online autism tests. But he only watches exclusively black and white westerns, of which he's probably seen them thousands of times, the same movies. They don't make new black and white westerns. If you said like a famous actor from that time, I'd probably know it just because my dad has talked about them. And then he will also watch like Gold Rush. Rock Hudson. Gold Rush and... What the fuck is that? It's like a show where there's like an island that supposedly has like sunken treasure from the Vikings. Wow, Minoc. That sounds painful. Paul Newman. No, it's reality. It's not like a show. It's a show. Treasure Island. I don't know his tastes. Oak Island. Yeah, Oak Island. I mean, I have a Cash App, but I don't like use that for... Cash App I consider like private, I would say. Oh, I got really hungry all of a sudden. Bits and donations are the best, simply because as I get the most of the... Like, I get the biggest percentage. But I love gift subs, especially because it gives the potential for new people to come across the channel, because discoverability on Twitch is literally ass. Thank you so much, Higgs, by the way. We're so close to hitting the sub goal. I wanted to shake ass so much today because I'm just like so thankful. And I just thought like maybe that'd be a good way to... Oh, I know what I can do. I stretched a lot today. I can do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still a little sore from leg day, so that's the most I could do. I don't know why the Ko-Fi command is broken. The fuck? Thank you. Unfortunately, my hips are quite tight, so I can't spread eagle as much as other people can. Excuse me. That's a lot of bits. Not everyone shares bits like that. Now we're cheering for burps. Thank you. I have a public Cash App in that it's not under my real name publicly, but I've only ever used it to send $10 for Taco Bell to an online acquaintance. Did you create it just for that? People don't usually share bits like this. That's kind of crazy. Is it because I don't have TTS? Like, if you guys were to put text with your bits, would it not TTS? I can't remember if I have that on or not. Not ass shaking in the way that you think, Buddha. Ass shaking that looks like I'm a cat trying not to throw up, or actually trying to throw up. Well, I wish you good luck on your endeavor. Do you have like a job recruiter? Thank you, Brycey! Thank you. Exactly, Lord Syphilitus. Send the toe! Send the fucking toe! Is wanting to shake ass a meme now? Because you are the fourth person I heard say that in the last few days. No, I just feel like sometimes saying thank you isn't enough for someone literally gifting so many subs. Like, I understand how much money that is, and you guys are just so generous that I just feel like I need to do more to show how much I appreciate it. And I feel like what better than to do that? Also, maybe I'm just like in a phase, I guess. I don't want to drink, but I do want to shake ass at the club. Horribly. And no one looking. Also, I like shouldn't drink. I thought people said not to drink on SSRIs just because like it's dangerous because you don't feel drunk. Like you don't really feel as drunk as you can. Like it inhibits your ability to feel drunk, at least for me. And so it can lead to like over drinking and like just blacking out out of nowhere. But no, it actually also affects your organs. Low-key, I know I said earlier that like I like my doctor and like she hasn't done anything wrong. But I don't understand why we don't say these things to people in layman's terms. Like, you think I'm gonna read that giant fucking pamphlet that comes with every medication I take? No. I feel like that's your job to inform me. She gave me acne medication because I was struggling with hormonal acne around my jawline, which has since gone away after going on birth control. But she didn't tell me, and it could be because she didn't know, but the medication she gave me bleaches your clothing. And so all of my clothing was getting bleached, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I was freaking out. I couldn't figure out what it was. I was like blaming all these other things, and that's not what they were. Like, I even messaged someone on Depop because I bought a hoodie from them, and I was like, did you sell me fucked up shit? And she was like, no, it was in perfect condition when I sent. No, it's just because I had that shit on my face, and it like easily transfers. You don't even have to try. Like, it got on my pants somehow, and it's all the way up here. Thank you, Flip Off. Never mind, Googled it. There you go. Music? It keeps randomly stopping. I don't know why. But I can fix it. Antidepressant, but also anti, like, anxiety. You can queue if you'd like, Flip Off. Anyone in chat is welcome to queue songs using the link pinned in the top of chat. Unfortunately, we can't pin multiple messages, so we had to choose between pinning Music Night and pinning the Song Jam. So just as a reminder, because I haven't said it in a little bit, but there will be movie night in like an hour, 30 minutes. We're watching Truman Show. I've never seen it before. Yeah, I also take Wellbutrin. At first, I just took Lexapro, but it wasn't enough. I've heard good things. I definitely feel much better now taking the Wellbutrin. I don't know. I need to see a psychiatrist. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of Jim Carrey, so I'm curious to see if I like it as much as other people do. I'm going to take another hit, and then I'm going to go get the other half of my Jersey Mike's sandwich from yesterday, because apparently yesterday, I don't know if this was just this specific Jersey Mike's, but it was for the Special Olympics. 100% of proceeds went to the Special Olympics. So I was like, slay. Cheers. That's a good question, Corvid. I just feel like it's harder for women to get diagnosed in general. Like, there's this book that I've wanted to read for a while now that's like nonfiction and nothing like I ever usually read. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's something like maybe The Invisible Woman or something, but it's not like a superhero. It's about just ways that women are overlooked. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys know about car crash dummies, but until recently, I think it might be Volvo was the first to add female car crash dummies because, you know, there are an anatomical differences. and women are significantly more culture, your people. When I was a child, definitely. I'm a canine. When I was a child, some days I was a cheetah, other days I was a wolf, sometimes a horse, occasionally a cat, not really a dog. Is that a booga? No, it's just the scream mask. Oh, a burger. No, it's a Jersey Mike's sub. Mike's Way with relish pepper and banana pepper. I love banana pepper. Okay, first bite. Yeah, your other paw, Kiwi. It doesn't hit as much as it hit yesterday. Disappointing. Oh, you're redeeming it all. Did you follow? Oh, you followed. I was like, how'd you get channel points? You must have. I didn't see it. Thank you for the follow, dogs. I just think wolf is so much more popular and so much cooler than a fucking prairie dog. Like, thank you. I don't blame it. There are people out there, I'm sure, who love prairie dogs and want to be a prairie dog. But definitely more people want to be a wolf. It's just a popularity contest. Thank you, Busy. I wanted to wait to eat until movie night because I hate eating on stream. But a girl got hungry. Okay, now that I'm deeper in, it's better. Sometimes I feel like the first few bites, kind of like when you eat a burrito, they're not that good because it's just like a lot of bread and just like, it's not the meat of it, you know? I'm in the thick of it now. Not Ethereum. So it can't be you. I think you've talked about this before, haven't you, Kapoor? Or was it dummy phones? That's kind of different technically, right? Dude. Guys, 5 gifted and I'll do it. I haven't talked at all for quite a while. No, you said something recently. Oh, you know what? I just realized we're listening to Chapel. I just really think I don't like her. I just don't think she passed the vibe check for me. Which sucks, because I think her music, at least a lot of it, I really did like initially. Dude, how did this shit get all over my fingers? I think I just don't like divas, which is fine. I mean, maybe not all divas, but she's just kind of a diva. Was that the song, or was that... Did you guys hear a fart as well? Did I finish Red Rising? No, I'm on book 3 now. Okay, guys, I'll do it for 1 gifted at this point. No, I didn't fart. If I farted, I would tell you. Unless it was a silent one, because what's the point? Okay, Mizzy, you can do it. Since you gifted. Is she actually, or is that just what the media wants you to think? Are you telling me that someone launched a smear campaign against Chapel and that they're purposely campaigning to make her look bad? Because that would be crazy. Yes, you read my mind. Thank you, Mizzy. They just didn't really pass the vibe check. Also could have been a bot. T also knew. T understood. If it wasn't for all those question marks, I would have thought bot. Yeah, a bot couldn't type like that. Also that. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Mizzy. They just kind of typed like they were a child. I heard that she's not planning on making any music, at least in the near future, but I don't know if that's true. I just heard it from the grapevine. You know, the one in my backyard. Would anyone like to smoke with me? My smoke buddies aren't here right now, and I don't really know what to do about that. You will. Uh-huh. Thank you. Okay, the uh-huh was good, but the thank you was bad. Yeah, so what was the story with that, Sergeant? Did he, like, purposely try to rip you off, or was he just stupid? Like, I don't hate Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is so based. Like, I liked Chapel at first. I just feel like the more and more I've heard about her, the more I've just been like, and it's not like there are certain artists that I like genuinely detest. I don't detest Chapel. She just is rubbing me the wrong way. And that could just be the social media, the way that they are portraying her, and that's not actually the truth. Because again, I don't know these people. Okay, cheers. He tried one too and said, yeah, they were shit and just gave me the money. That's nice. Good friend. It's funny because I used to work with people who would get high in the bathroom all the time, and I would always have to cover their shit. Like I would have to do their work and cover for them. And now I'm that person. I don't work in a restaurant, but if I did, I'd probably do that. Actually, no, I have limits. I don't think I could smoke on the job. There are certain things that are sacred. I think that in general, a lot of her ideas make sense, but I don't know if you guys saw the video that came. I think it was pretty recent, like within the last week or two, where she was at Paris Fashion Week, and she was going, I think, to like a hot spot, like where a lot of celebrities go, like a nice fancy restaurant or whatever. And instead of just like walking into the restaurant or the venue or wherever the fuck she was going, she was like filming selfie style, like, look at them, they won't leave me alone, they're harassing. Like, I can show you the video. It's just like, I don't know, you're at Paris Fashion Week. Like, it was just so weird. Like, I understand her sentiment, but like recording them in the street and saying that they're not respecting your boundaries or privacy or whatever she said isn't gonna stop them. It's not gonna, like, that industry's not gonna disappear, at least by that alone. Here we go. Pause the music for a second.
To the side.
This person I've asked several times to go away and they will not. They're hiding their face because they're ashamed. Because I've asked them, these are all the people that are
Can you sign it, Chappelle?
completely disregarding all of my
First time to
boundaries.
see you, Chappelle.
I don't think he's a fan. I don't think it matters whether or not he's a fan, but it was just like, I don't know, like, just go inside the restaurant. She's acting like she's being swarmed too. Like, he's just waiting outside the restaurant holding a piece of paper asking for her to sign it. Like, I feel like it's kind of similar to when you're out in public and someone asks you if you, like, have money on you. You say no and you walk away, or you just, like, ignore them. You know? That's just my take. That's just my 2 cents. Like, I just feel like she was being a little dramatic. But again, I don't know the full context. She was actually trying to leave. It's her sending a message. She doesn't fuck with it, so she knows that those who continue are pieces of shit. Well, yeah, I don't think anyone in the industry thinks that they're, like, having any sort of positive impact on society. I think they do it just because it's, like, good money. They're all weird. I don't know much about paparazzi, but I do know that when she originally was like yelling at the paparazzi for like being rude at award show and whatnot, that other celebrities were like, they were so quiet today, and they were like attributing that to Chapel. So I know it's like not all bad. No, I don't think that was true either, necessarily. Hello, music. In fact, I think the security guard came out today with a statement, which is interesting. I just think it's so funny that just because these people are rich, it's getting so much media attention and media coverage. You know? Or at least that's how I see it. Yeah, I think in general it's just really hard to be an artist and also be a woman. Like, you just receive so much scrutiny and criticism. So I don't necessarily want to, like, assume the worst, you know? But her past is interesting. Like, she herself is from quite, like, a wealthy family. Her grandfather, who her artist name is named after, owned like a golf course and like a bunch of homes on it that he sold for a good chunk of money. And her uncle is like a Republican congressman, senator, I don't fucking know, but in Missouri. I don't think that makes her Republican necessarily. This is so much soda. But it's funny because there's like interviews of her talking about going to summer camp. That summer camp that she went to is Grammy school, which was like $5,000 a week, I think. I don't drink diet. I don't understand the diet craze. Oh, I know. Yeah, 100% Kapoor. They are rolling in it. Once you make it big like that, you're set for life. Like, she probably doesn't need to release any more music. I like The Last Dinner Party, even though their lead singer made that tone-deaf statement. I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Less sugar plus moderate caffeine. I don't mind being caffeinated. Maybe I should. I don't know. Sometimes I think about how much sugar I drink and how it's probably not good for me. Like, there are some people who are on no sugar diets, which, first of all, is horrible. I don't know if you guys realize how much sugar is in everything, but they do look really good. Cutting out sugar, or at least like drastically reducing it, can have positive effects on you. Also that, Fanta. Like, the Democrats aren't much better than Republicans in a lot of cases. They're pretty complacent. And like also suck up to Zionists. Can I say that? Isn't that like considered hate speech now? Which is crazy, by the way. Yeah, I just can't be bothered to do something like that. Are there more cookies, Eddie? I might want to eat one, because there's only an hour left of stream. We were supposed to play The Sims, but then sometimes I just get to yapping and I don't stop. Your Honor, I just said Zionist. Oh, I never told you guys the lawyer story. It's not really relevant to what we're talking about anymore. But maybe you guys still want to hear it. Yeah, I think if I eat the cookie now, it'll kick in right when we start movie night. Yeah, we made homemade edibles when we were all really fucking sick because we were sad that we couldn't smoke. Kind of looks like cornbread. I love cornbread. Sometimes I feel like I should have grown up in the South. But I'm glad I didn't grow up in the South because... you know, a lot of reasons. It looks like corn. It's because I was so sick. I was supposed to be the one to make them, but I ended up getting so sick that day in particular that Eddie ended up making them. Eddie is a great cook, okay? What he isn't is a good baker. So I don't know what like, these are supposed to be normal ass sugar cookies. I don't know how, like, he cut them like it's cornbread and just, I don't know what he did. Like, they're supposed to be circular. It's like he made a cake and then just cut it up. I don't know. He himself says that he doesn't like baking because baking is completely different from cooking. Like, cooking is all about vibes and baking is all about science and food science. Yeah, Fanta. I've never told this story because I want to respect their privacy, but let's just say that someone in my life ate an entire cookie. It was probably over 100 milligrams, and let's just say that I was cleaning throw up off the floor. So let that be a lesson in not being overzealous with the homemade edibles, because you don't know how strong they are. Wow, this sucks. I feel like it looks like it sucks though. That person, Lisa. Yeah. Yep, you got me. Yeah, baking is stressful. And I feel like you spend so much money on the ingredients, and then if it turns out like shit, you're just like, okay, I wasted $80 and now I have this ugly fucking shit ass cake. Also high packs. Basically said people don't want to hear about cost of living crisis when most of the band went to very expensive private school. Yeah. Like, just shut up. I don't understand that these people, why do they decide to make public statements about things that they know nothing about? If you don't know something and it doesn't pertain to you, like, you don't have to talk about it. Like, you can just shut up. Wait, really, Pax? Chat, if you fuck up and eat too much of an edible, do not try throwing it up. You will just get more high. I don't know. I feel like every time I go and buy ingredients to bake something, I walk out spending at least $40. $80 is probably a little dramatic, but you definitely be spending a lot of money. Especially because, like, I don't bake often, so I feel like the only ingredient that I'm bound to have is, like, vanilla extract, because that shit lasts forever. Does that expire? Probably. Yeah, baking. I mean, it depends on what you make. Like, if you're just making the box cake or the box brownies or whatever, then yeah, you're fine. But if you're trying to do some fancy shit, like marzipan or something, I don't even know. Like, you need specific machines for some of this that I don't even have. I don't have a fucking whisk. Is that what you call it? I have a whisk. I have, you know, the one that gives you the carpal tunnel. I don't have the automatic one, like the KitchenAid or whatever. Because I don't bake like that. I don't feel like I really need it. My parents had one growing up, though. I do miss it sometimes. I hate hand whisking. It's so painful. It's like I'm hand whisking fucking cement mixture. Okay? I feel like honey everything eventually expires, right? I ate too big of a chunk of an edible. Language became incomprehensible. Very few people will know what I'm talking about, but you just reminded me of something, Fribbles. This is back when I first started streaming, and I spent a lot of time just on the internet. Like, I would be on Discord all day in calls and whatever, yada yada yada. And I went to a friend's. We had edibles. She ended up falling asleep. I was bored. I joined a Discord call with people just in my community, and I was stuck in a British accent the whole night. And I think I was in that Discord call for like 3 hours. I don't even know what shit I was saying. And it was like a bad British accent. And I was like freaking out. I was like, why can't I stop speaking British? Or something. I don't remember what kind of accent it was. But it was probably really horrible and like really all over the place. Like, I'm sure at certain points it might have even been Australian, for all I know. Okay? I can make sponge and buttercream for about three euros, but then our eggs aren't super expensive. Yeah, I think eggs are like at minimum $8 here. Most recipes, I thought that said reptiles at first. Most reptiles include a stand mixer because otherwise it's a massive chore. Baking is a science with very little room for vibes, which is why I don't fuck with it. Yep. I start slipping into a southern drawl depending on how intoxicated or pissed off I am. I love that when someone's like natural accent comes out. I'm not really a drug taker. Just the fact that you said that, I believe you. I don't really take the drugs. And a friend of mine gave me a gummy and I started feeling so much like pressure in my head. It didn't hurt, but I did not like it, and I did not enjoy the feeling of like being present but not in control. He was like, it was one gummy. Then we checked, the serving size was half a gummy. Was it like 5 milligrams or something? Hello, Orlisk. I'm doing great. We're really close to hitting car wash stream goal. Unfortunately for you, and fortunately for me, Twitch decided to do a 35% off gift subs deal for like the next 3 days, and so I'm milking them. And by correlation, you. I hope you understand. You know, gas prices are pretty high here. The girl gotta pay at the pump, okay? Me when I take a drug, marijuana cigarettes, there are brands that like market their products to be like cigarettes, which I low-key fuck with, because I would never smoke a cigarette, but I like the vibes. Like, I'll see someone driving in their car with a cigarette and I'm just like, you're so hot. Like, yes. No, but they'll have them in like a cigarette carton as well. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, pre-rolls. Mike bad, guys. Should I have said I listen to Darren shit? No, I think you should be exactly who you are. I just was pointing out something that I felt was funny and notable. I like your funny words, funny boy. What is this? A Norn iron accent? Oh god, I don't know what that is. Well, feel free to give 5, Orlisk. It's 35% off. It's never been cheaper. Oh, Northern Irish. I think I make smoking look really uncool. There are some people who they have to do that. Like, they'll wake up and they'll still be high. That happened to me in the beginning. Not anymore. One of my nails is weird. Like, it's gonna break. Like, it's like, it flexes. But the others don't. It feels weird. I hope it doesn't break. That would suck. I think that if, like, I don't want to promote. He fucking did it. The mad lad did it. I commend you. I'm excited for Sunday stream. Yeah, I don't condone smoking, but I do think that if you're curious about weed, that it is easier to smoke than it is to start with an edible, because an edible is kind of like you're locked in on a roller coaster and there's no stop, you know. Smoking, you can dabble as you wish, you know, and you can get to the point you want to get or get away from that point really quickly. Oh gosh, Kiwi. Cheers. My first times dabbling were cross-faded as well. It's like you're at a like a little kickback, and then they're like, hey, you want to hit the joint? And you're like, ooh, okay. Bring it to my mouth. You're still in high school, wake up. I feel like you'd be a bad trip sitter. A good trip sitter is really important, and some people just are not cut out for it. And I think I'm also one of those people. Like, I could not resist the urge to fuck with them, I think. KIT? Kender. Oh. Tender loving care? Kender. No. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with acid. I don't need that shit on my tongue. I'm good. You guys have fun though. If I cared about the person, I could lock in. Yeah. Dude, someone sent me a video. I'm just gonna play it, and they're like, "Look, it's you." Where is it? What the fuck? Where is it? Where is it, motherfucker? Is it Instagram DMs? I thought it was TikTok. Man, having 22 million in the bank feels so weird. Man, having a big fucking cock feels so weird. Like, I'm so happy for you. Why are you flaunting to the pores? What's going on here? Here we go. She sent this video to me and said, "I found you in male font."
Don't understand what I did wrong. Like, that's okay. Why now? Why would he break up with me? I just don't understand what I did wrong.
I think I've told this story before, but one time we were having a house party and I got tired, so I went and I laid down, and one of the girls comes in and starts talking to me like at the foot of the bed, like I'm passing away or something. And she's telling me about like her guy troubles. Eventually other people like walk in and they're all surrounding me like I'm sick and dying. And she's just telling this story about her boy troubles. And eventually I just I fell asleep. I don't remember an end to the conversation. Like she just was talking and I just don't really, I have a limit to the things that I can hear, you know? But also I was just tired already in that circumstance. If you guys fall asleep during movie night, I'll remove you from the call. Don't worry about it. Massive Sven, thank you for the follow. I don't mind it, but I was tired. Girl got tired, you know? Oh, Buddha. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are being so generous today. We hit the goal. I'll see you on Sunday. I'll also see you tomorrow. I'm gonna just be seeing a lot of you, I think. Congratulations, big hat tizzard. Salutations. That's what I mean. If I'm tired, please God, go away. Thank you for the follow. Hype train. There's a lot of things happening on my screen. The other day when I was like, really want to watch movie night, but I'm so tired and it wasn't until 3 days from then. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I need to tell Pax, because I was in Squid's stream and Pax was there. And then he just randomly brought up movie night and he's like, I don't know if I can make it. I'm so tired. And this was on like Tuesday. I was like, or Wednesday. I was like, it's not till Friday, big man. Oh my God. Wait, what community do you guys share? I'm curious. Hi, everyone. I want to know why Jagger has 22 million and when I get to see some of that money still. I feel like sold some sort of company or something. Ah, Discord notification. Yeah, I was just reminding people about it. I like to keep it fresh in their brain, you know. I know people can be forgetful. There's this one really funny comedian that was being interviewed on a talk show, and he asked her like something about like, you must have known you were like funny from a young age, like did you always know you were gonna be like a comedian or something? And she was like, oh well, you know, we grew up poor, so like when you're poor you don't really have the ability to dream. And like, you know, my mom growing up, she told me I wasn't special. She was like, you're not special. $22 million? Damn, that's a lot of money. I also just love comedians like that. They kind of remind me of Robin Williams a little bit. Like, I just feel like some of the funniest people you know also have like so much trauma, but they only really know how to talk about it through comedy. Like, she was saying some real ass shit, but all through the lens of comedy. Like, people were laughing at it, you know? Let me see if I can find the video, actually. I think I just watched it earlier.
I'm coming back to you after another 30 minutes. Clearly no one's moved and everyone has now gotten out of their vehicle. All right, you guys, the most action we've seen all day. Are you ready? It's gonna be quick. Boom.
What the hell happened in LA?
Get to where you're going, Queen. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. We've just been here for an hour. There's not anywhere to go. He's probably late for a meeting.
This has happened multiple times, by the way, in LA, where like something bad enough happens and everyone's just stuck in their cars for like multiple hours, nowhere to go. Here we go.
I find this very hard to believe that based on how funny you are, I would have assumed from a very young age comedy was your path, but you actually studied accounting in college.
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up poor. We don't have a you don't have a dream. There wasn't a hope. There wasn't an encouragement. Even if I should think I was funny, my mother would, you know, remind us, you're not special.
Right.
You know, don't think. So, I mean, accounting, you know, was like, how do I get money? My only dream was ever to have money.
Yeah.
And now that I have some of it, it's even better than I ever thought it would.
Right.
It really hits the spot. Like, you can't imagine, but it really hits.
Yeah. When did you decide, when did you officially wave goodbye to accounting? When did that split happen?
Well, you know, as soon as I had some money, I could finally breathe and think. I think the poor don't get to dream anymore. I mean, I know I'm going to be playing a page for a video here. I get to be an intern at the Seth Show. And I always wanted to do that because that seemed like what rich kids do, is they intern.
So at Eddie's company, the CEO's daughter is interning currently. It's so true. It's so, like, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
They
don't need to make no money. You know, I'm at the McDonald's. But
Unpaid, obviously.
Would have been a great intern.
Yeah.
So now I get to do it. Finally, it's never too late. So we'll see.
I find that.
So yeah, I agree with that. I don't think the poor really do get to dream. The dream is to have money. So thank you for this level 2 hype train. My dream is coming to life each and every day. Robbie Hoffman, everybody. Another bite of my cookie. Why don't I? Like in your sleep, you mean, Pax? I'm gonna close the blinds. I've had really crazy dreams lately. One of them had to do with the pink couch, and for some reason there was a lot of dog piss all over it, and I needed to sell it, and I had to figure out how to get rid of all the dog piss stains. That was very random. I think there was more, but I forgot. Some of them are so weird, like I don't even want to talk about them. That one was the most normal. No, that happened. It honestly kind of felt like it did. I was like, wait, is this a dream or is this real life? I think I'm experiencing more depersonalization. Why is this? This has just been in the background the whole time, just looming. Ever since I made a TikTok yesterday before stream. I'm really bad at putting away anything. even if I like quote unquote make a designated spot for something, it doesn't really end up there until like I finally clean my room, you know? And then it's there for like 2 seconds. See, I've never really experienced not dreaming from smoking, but I could see that maybe my dreams could be better if I wasn't smoking. I think it affects my ability to remember them a lot of the time. Oh. Well, for example, like clothes. I just make a pile of clothes that like I decided not to wear but didn't put back. Like I just have a bad habit with everything and not putting them back. I have to turn TTS back on. I don't know how I'd turn that off. It must have been on accident. I once had a dream my high school engineering class was tasked with building a slingshot to send an asteroid back into space, but NASA and the CIA were trying to stop us, and my friend said, "I'll delay them," and ran out and got tased. And then my other friend was like, "Why don't we just go out the back?" And now I don't dream. Wait, let me turn TTS back on right now, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. That actually sounds pretty fun. Pretty funny. Bits and sharing. Here we go. No. That's not it. Alerts. Bits. Dude, how the fuck do I turn? Oh, general settings. Text and speech. Say alert text. No, say cheer message. Bam. What's the voice?
Hi, my name is Ivy.
Who do we like? Ivy?
Hi, my name is Joanna.
Joanna?
Hi, my name is Joey.
I kind of like Joey.
Hi, my name is Justin.
Don't like Justin.
Hi, my name is Kendra.
I kind of like Kendra. That could be a hot take, though.
Hi, my name is Kimberly.
Kimberly and Kendra are kind of similar. Now we got Matthew.
Hi, my name is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, my name is Sally.
Sally, by the way, is spelled Salli. We have Joanna, Joey, Justin, Kendra, and then we got Sally with 2 L's and an I. Okay, now we got Nicole.
Hi there, my name is Nicole.
Hi there, my name is Russell.
Those were the 2 Australian ones.
Hi, my name is Aditi.
Indian.
Hi, my name is Ravina.
Now we got Amy.
Hi, my name is Amy.
Jolene. Jolene.
My name is Brian.
Jolene. Jolene. You took my man, Jolene.
Hi, my name is Emma.
Hi, I'm Geraint.
Okay, that was all of them. So which one? Still Joanne? Nah. I know that was a lot of voices. Here's Joanna again. Wait, Wales?
Hi, I'm Geraint.
Did we listen to that one? Joanna.
Hi, my name is Joanna.
And then Brian.
Hi, my name is Brian.
Let's do Brian. I'm familiar with Brian. I'm comforted by Brian. Alright, TTS is back on. Feel free to send that message again, Pax, just in case people missed it. I just feel like I've heard Brian's voice through social media a lot. But it does feel very, not very misandrist of me to do a male TTS voice, is it, huh?
Test.
It worked. Voila, I have given you a voice. Don't make me take it away. I think I probably turned it off because you guys were probably being annoying. Like, you were probably spamming the fuck out of it, but like not respectfully, disrespectfully spamming. Like, lasting for multiple minutes ass TTS. Like, couldn't talk at all TTS. If that happens again, though, I'll just raise the price. Brian and Joanna are kind of just the default femme and mass TTS voices. 100%. Yeah, L_. Yep. Precisely. Just a friendly reminder, by the way, that it is almost 30 minutes until movie. So if you need to get anything done before the movie, I don't know exactly how long it is. I'm going to guess it's an hour 30. But that is a complete guess that I have pulled out of my ass. Did I say we're watching The Truman Show? It just feels like an hour 30 movie, you know? Can't explain it. I ate my sandwich, so I'm chilling. I wish I had caramel popcorn, though. I never used to be such a sweets person. Now all I think about is eating sweets. Not all, but more than I like to admit. Hello? I don't understand. Is that supposed to work? Does it just not work in my chat, or? Because haven't you done that? People have tried that before and it never works. Oh, it's supposed to be like a shortcut.
I once had a dream my high school engineering class was tasked with building a slingshot to send an asteroid back into space, but NASA and the CIA were trying to stop us, and my friend said I'll delay them and ran out and got tased, and then my other friend was like, why don't we just go out the back? The dream ended with us failing to stop the asteroid and Earth being ripped apart. I woke up with the pressure blast hitting us.
Wow.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yes. Yes, Sergeant. To you as well. Second last earlier stream. Clocks change for us on Sunday. That's interesting. They change at a different time. You think that we would like sync up. You think the world would kind of get on the same page with things so that everything would be like easier for everyone, but I guess we're not that globalized yet. Brian doesn't have to breathe, thankfully. Rice will get that reference in several hours. Why, is that something I say? I figured it was a reference. I know I say that. I'm confused because you're supposed to be at movie night, right, Sergeant? You RSVP'd. Who says that? No, I've never seen The Truman Show. And if you've also never seen The Truman Show, I have a great opportunity. Thank you, evil ass birdie. Oh, it's a quote from the movie. I've been quoting the movie this whole time. I didn't even know it. Office Space. Minoc, is this the EDM that you said you queued? Or this isn't EDM. What am I smoking? This is house. I have a theory about this movie that I will probably not be awake enough to explain later. Well, you should explain it now. Through TTS. Entirely. Yes, but yes. House and EDM? No, it spoils. You could put it in a channel and spoil the message. Or we could just talk about it tomorrow as well. House is a type of EDM. Thank you for educating me. I don't listen to too much house and EDM. It's become more popular though, I feel like, so I've been more exposed to it lately. This cookie is so dry. I've never wanted to eat a cookie less. No, Apollo's just with Eddie because he prefers him. It's really fucked up. He's just laying in the room with Eddie with his bed, straight chilling. But if he's in here with me, he's a menace. Like, he doesn't cry at all when he's in there with Eddie. Sexism, I think. Oh, see, I like this song. I feel like you've cued this before. Yeah, there's a lot of house lovers here. Oh my god, I'm getting the brain zaps again. What the fuck? Why is this here? Into the drawer you go. Suits? The only suit I know is like a suit of cards. Oh, is Pixel Grip the artist? Oh. Why is there a loop? I don't know if you guys were getting errors before, but I accidentally didn't have it set to no cooldowns. I still haven't told you guys the lawyer story. You brought up lawsuits and that reminded me. Let me just show instead of tell. Because his delivery was quite good. A Karcher? You guys are saying things I don't know. Thank you, Pax. Why can't I find it? I just watched it. I guess I'm crazy. Oh, I want a pressure washer so bad. It's so masculine of me, but I just like, I really want a bunch of like tools and shit, you know? I don't even necessarily want them. I just want someone to have them because our house, our literal house, the outside of the house is so dirty. And I'm like, I just want to clean it. But it would not make sense to grab a rag and do that. It would be such a waste of time. Pressure washing would be so much faster. Okay, I'm vibing. I guess they zapped that fucking video from my For You page. I don't know where the fuck it is. The problem is I don't remember what... Oh well. Fuck. No, I have to find it. I'm so pissed off now. I feel crazy now. I have to pause the music. I'm sorry.
This morning, dramatic testimony.
Hey guys.
Want to take this up to the
Girl, I can't notice but to. And I be yelling.
This is what I've resorted to.
Come here.
Not a lot of people are talking about the bodies at the...
Ah.
You're not me. I told.
Went to the gym today only to.
Oh, hold on.
I swear it was like one of the last. There's that video.
When I mention I'm Jewish, I'm
so weird. I just don't.
Walter,
We at the gym.
Gear.
Blah.
Oh my god.
Juana Uribe is
I am not.
Blah.
You're black.
Blah.
I told everybody I was gay when I was like 14.
Blah. Blah.
Excuse me.
Blah.
There are 5...
So when I pick my passenger,
They're asking why.
you can have a beautiful.
Blah.
So bitch.
Blah.
What's the dumbest?
Blah. Ah.
What's the dumbest hill anybody's died on
Found
in a
it.
divorce
God.
proceeding?
So many.
Here we
So
go.
many hills.
Aside from the toaster.
There's a chapter in my book called The Case of the Incredible Shrinking Penis. And it tells the story of the dumbest hill I've ever seen somebody.
Something about a lawyer having completely full sleeves on both arms. I'm not usually attracted to older men, but
die on, and that is that a guy married my client on false pretenses. He wanted a green card. And they got married, and he literally, right after the marriage ceremony, left and never came back. And my client came to me very upset and said, I want this marriage annulled. And this was really important to my client. We had him served, and we said, we want an annulment. And he said, I won't give you an annulment, I'll give you a divorce, because that way he could keep the citizenship. And we said, no, we want an annulment. And the reason he didn't want to give her an annulment is they could affect his citizenship status. So we ended up having an annulment trial. And he claimed that they had consummated the marriage, meaning that they had had sexual intercourse. Now, my client was like a 37-year-old woman. So, you know, like, how do you prove somebody didn't have sex with somebody? Mm-hmm. So I was talking to her about, look, maybe you want to just take the divorce because, like, it's going to be really hard to prove you didn't have sex. It's his word against yours. And I said, she was like, well, I'm a virgin. And I was like, well, I mean, congratulations. Like, that's an accomplishment at 37. But, the chances of your hymen still being intact are like almost nothing. Like, because, as time passes, it gets weaker. And it's, any gynecologist can tell you that, like, just because a woman's got a broken hymen doesn't mean that they're not a virgin. And I said, but look, if it was intact, that would be conclusive proof that you never had sex with this person. So I said, why don't you go to your gynecologist and find out? So she went to see her gynecologist. A couple of days later, I walk into the office. My secretary says, Jane Doe is in conference room B, and she's very upset. So I was like, all right, I know what this is. Like, I knew it was going to be. So I go in and I say, listen, it was a long shot. There was no way it was going to be intact. And she was crying. She was like, no, it's intact. She's like, I just came from the doctor.
She wasn't crying tears of anger. It was tears of joy.
And I was like, oh, game on. Like, it's game on now. Like, I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I'm like, and she would testify to that? She's like, yeah. She even like took pictures. Like, I was like, oh, it's on now. So we took the case to trial, and we didn't let the guy know. And I had him get on the witness stand, and on cross-examination, I said, you testified earlier that you had sexual intercourse with my client. He said, yes, I did.
It gets better.
Said, and when you say you had sexual intercourse, you mean you put your penis into her vagina? And the judge is like, Mr. Sexton, I think we all understand that that's what sexual intercourse is. I was like, Your Honor, if I could just have a little leeway, I'd appreciate it. So I'll give you a little,
I feel like
Mr.
being
Sexton,
a lawyer
this is
so
going to stay
funny
PG.
sometimes.
This isn't going to get X-rated. And I walked through and I said, and did you have any problems when you had sex? He said, no, we had no problems. I said, now, sir, I apologize for asking you this. How big is your penis? And objection. I said, Your Honor, I asked for a little leeway here. This will be relevant, I assure you. She said, all right. And he said, it's average size. I said, respectfully, there could be some debate about what it means to be average size.
He literally cross-examined this guy and just asked him about his penis. Like, that's so hilarious and unserious to me.
I said, so how many inches approximately is it? He said, well, 5 or 6 inches. I said, 5 or 6 inches when erect? He said, yes, 5 or 6 inches. I said, very good, thank you.
Very good, thank you.
I said, I have nothing further.
No further
then
questions, Your Honor.
I called her gynecologist to the stand. And I basically said, would it be physically possible for a 5 or 6 inch penis to have penetrated my client's vagina? I said, absolutely not. The only way a person could have had sexual intercourse with her is if they had a microphallus, meaning a penis less than 1 inch long. And, anything more than that, and they would not have been able to do it. So the guy went back on the stand and said, I exaggerated the size of my penis. It's actually much smaller than that. And I said, isn't your...
Look, I would say that too if I was trying to keep my citizenship. I would be like, Your Honor, I lied. I just was really embarrassed. I didn't want to tell them that I had a micro penis. Like, I would do it too.
Testimony that your penis is smaller than 1 inch when erect. And the judge said, all right, that's it. I want to see counsel in chambers, and brought us both in chambers and said to opposing counsel, like, your guy's going to grant her the annulment, or I'm going to hold him in contempt of court. I'm going to charge him with perjury. He's going to end up in jail. Like, and so he ended up giving her the annulment.
What's the dumbest hill?
Give her an annulment or confess to having a micro penis. I don't know. I told you it was a good story, right? I hope you think so. I hope it tickled your fancy a little bit. Computer, make this guy super gay and horny. I really want to do that to someone in the wild, but I feel like that could go many different ways. You know? Thank you. I don't claim to not have good delivery. But his delivery was perfect because it was his story. The Drewski thing? You guys need to see this.
Hey.
Get on your feet, boy!
Who do you think that is?
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
The cross. This is a black man, by the way.
Closer to Jesus.
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
He nailed it. He fucking nailed it.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have...
Oh my god. He literally went through the drive-thru like this. I hope he did.
Organic pop cup.
Organic?
Yes,
Organic?
everything organic.
Organic? Are these actors that are interviewing? That are pretending? Wait. I'm sorry. Did that microphone say real ass take? Real ass take. And it's a picture of the Democratic donkey. Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America.
Hermes Gray,
Especially
thank you
all
for the
white
follow.
men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
Get on your feet!
That was the icing on top, I would say. Hermes, thank you for the follow. I love Hermes. Did you see the 2026 edition? It's only 70K. I would love to see that, Sergeant. Has anyone tried to sue Drewski before for like any of his impersonations? Is it considered like defamation of character? Parody is protected under free speech. Right. We know how this country has been about free speech though lately, so we'll see. There was nothing left. Nothing, I say. My mouth just farted. Does your mouth ever fart? Like you do some fucking whack shit with your tongue and then you just, but it's like inside your mouth. I can't recreate it naturally. You know what I mean, right? I hate it. It's so embarrassing. No. It's literally like a lip, like a cheek fart or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so embarrassing when it happens. I feel so chungus. Yeah, did he even in that one scene where they were like, "Oh, blank, are you okay?" Did she say Erica or did she just say Cause like I don't think in the video they actually like. I mean they spot on some of it impersonated her, but I don't think they point blank said. I couldn't tell if they said Erica in the Pilates studio or not. Hannah. That they wouldn't hold up very well because I know how rough they can be with suitcases. Like I don't know if technically the plastic shell ones are more durable. I don't want it to get thrown around and then it just like falls apart, you know, because it's I have nowhere to store additional luggage because the only luggage storage we have is above the washer and dryer outside on like the side of the house. And that is already full with everyone's luggage. So I just have nowhere to keep it and it's just like in the way. So yeah, I got a suitcase set from my grandma when I graduated high school, not this old. And that fell apart on me after using it a few times. Like I was literally walking in the airport and the wheels are like plastic, rubber. And they just started disintegrating and it was like bump, 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 bump. And I was leaving a trail of just rubber pieces of wheel. And now I think I got rid of it because I don't know where it is. It don't function anymore. You can't roll it anymore. I'm not lugging a suitcase around an airport that I can't roll, you know? Which sucks because it's like this really pretty emerald green. I love a good set, you know? I might need new ones. Mine's starting to get crooked. Yeah. Especially when you travel a lot, I feel like at some point. I mean, I could. Hello. I don't travel that much, so it's not like something that's really on my radar. I have a list of things, and that's pretty far down on the list. Maybe I'll start worrying about it more when I finally book flights to Japan. I've waited 2 weeks now for them to get back to me about Sugar's fucking MRI. Like, I need to know if I have to spend that kind of money or not before I can book a flight to Japan. I hate the way people throw around luggage. It's not a thing in every country. Like in Japan, they have people whose literal job is to like catch the luggage when it comes out the chute. They're so gentle there. But I feel like here in the States, they seek to abuse people's luggage. Like they get gratification out of it sometimes. Like there was this clip that went viral on social media of LAX where it was a shit ton of guitar like suitcases, travel cases, whatever. And this guy was literally like throwing them around as much as he possibly could. I don't know if that actually like did anything, but people in the comments were so pissed. Yeah, didn't you say where you were going, Shrimp? I can't remember if the States, right? Or no? Cheers. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about her sometimes when I hit the hookah. Wait, this is actually that song. I didn't know. I just thought it sounded like it. Kablow. Oh fuck, I said it wrong. You have Danish friend? Oh shit, it's already 7:50. Goddamn. This song is so popular, and I don't necessarily know how, but I'm not mad. Denmark is a really good country to live. Like, I think the census, like the people are really happy there. The quality of life there is pretty good, I think, all things considered. Shit, does anyone know what streaming services The Truman Show is available on? I think part of it is because of their prison system. Their prison systems are well reformed there. I don't know, I think they got a lot going for them that we don't. Like here it's all about privatization and maximization of profit. I would gladly move to Denmark and pay more taxes to have just a better life in general. I don't know why. I understand that a lot of people don't want to pay more taxes just because they literally don't have the money to. But that, like, we shouldn't tax the poor additionally. You know, like those people should not. You shouldn't have to worry about that. The people that have money and can afford to should have to worry about that. Yeah, socialism. The only NHS I know is the National Honor Society. If others at my level would, and I had trust they do, I'd pay more, of course. There's so much tax evasion among the super rich, it's insane. Like, these people are so crooked. That's how they got rich in the first place, but... Hi. I gurgled. I hope that wasn't audible, but I feel like it was. Hi, Effie. Just popping in before the movie. Had a bit of a headache, unfortunately. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the movie will not aggravate it further. I'm happy that you can make it. I wasn't sure. I did not know. Yeah, it sounded like I was gurgling mouthwash. I signed a petition the other day, Seb, for billionaires to pay like a 5% tax to clean up the beaches. Like a one-time 5% tax. Which, like, 5% is nothing, but when you're a billionaire, what's 5% of a billion? Genuinely, like, I can't do that shit. I hate fractions. I hate math. Please help me. The national healthcare has problems if it can... Oh, the national healthcare. 5 million. Oh, duh. Oh, duh. That's, imagine if all the billionaires paid $5 billion to clean up the beaches in LA or just in California. I don't fucking know. That'd be crazy. Do I have to do anything special to get in on movie night? Yes, unfortunately, it is sub only. Followers are not allowed. You have to be subscribed. That is the cost of entry to this movie night. You can come, but you are going to have to watch ads. So you're going to be behind. Missy, thank you. Thank you so much. Pogtastic. Any other questions? Did that answer all your questions? Bezos is paying a fine in Beverly Hills to keep his hedges as high as he wants. He has money for taxes. Fuck Jeff Bezos. And not sexily. Oh wait, Brazy also didn't have a sub? I think I just huffed fucking butane on accident. Thank you, Missy. Anyone else? I think Euphemism might not have a sub either. Why is everyone so naked today? What happened? We're watching The Truman Show. What is there a feminine equivalent of like the man? Like, oh, you're the man. Oh shit. Oh shit. You're the woman. You're the woman. Yay! Everyone can come to movie night now. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, Seb. Cheers. Let me find out exactly how long the movie is as well, because I guessed earlier. Truman Show. Hour 43. I told you it was an hour 30 kind of movie. I fucking told you. Oh, also, did a new Life is Strange come out? I've been seeing a lot of streams about it, and I feel like I heard nothing about that. I don't know if people are just getting sponsored or what. Oh my god, excuse me. I think we're going to raid Ari. Yeah, I didn't know that they had made a new Life is Strange. Because I love those games. Thoroughly. No lie, this is the nicest chat on Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure that there's other nice chats out there, but it's pretty good in here. Ever since my frontal cortex developed, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of maintaining that level of chatter where like not everyone needs to be like, you know, overtly friendly and like necessarily, but we don't tolerate that bullshit, you know? I can see that, so. People didn't like it because it was a continuation of a specific ending of the first one. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't hear about it. That's kind of... Because I saw a preview of someone playing it the other day, and I was like, wait, this looks like a game I've already played. So it's kind of like a sequel to it, which makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start the raid on Ari, and hopefully I will see you guys in the VC for movie night shortly. It is literally called, like, what is it called? What is it called? The theater room. I'm in there now, I'm just deafened. But we are watching The Truman Show in the theater room. I'll give you guys like 5 to 10 minutes to join. I myself need to use the bathroom and get set up. I'm probably gonna like move the couch over. Yeah, Life is Strange reunion. yeah, of course, thank you guys for coming. I will be live again tomorrow. We will not be ending so early because there won't be a movie night tomorrow. And there'll be a bonus car wash stream on Sunday in the morning time for me. So more EU friendly stream potentially. And yeah, if I don't see you in movie night, hopefully I will see you in the future. And I was joking earlier that you have to be subscribed. Anyone's welcome. We're just doing a stream in the Discord. Bam. Good night, everyone. If I don't see you in VC, go say hi to Ari, okay? Bye-bye. Bye, Papi Cash and Brazy and Euphemism. Bye-bye, everyone. I don't want to say bye to all you guys because I'm going to see like half of you. It's kind of awkward. Bye. Oh, hi. Okay. Bye.